Hi there. It's been a while. I've not posted on YouTube in months. I actually posted one video and it was taken down by YouTube for breaking community guidelines, even though I did not. So I was pissed off, so I decided to take a little break, but here I am. I'm back. Woohoo! And I'm currently in Vancouver. So we're gonna do a little catch-up video since I haven't seen you in a while. To be honest, I miss you. Did you miss me? This little challenge, starting over at 35, is almost over. We have probably like 60 days left, which is absolutely crazy. Where did that year go? When I started this challenge, I felt completely lost. I felt like the life is just happening to me, like I'm not making anything happen. I was mostly staying at home. I didn't have a lot of friends, and I honestly didn't like where I lived. Even though London is beautiful and I love it, I didn't love living there. Maybe because of the time of my life or my attitude, but it just wasn't a perfect place for me personally. I felt very aimless, very directionless, just so stuck, and I hate that feeling. I felt like everything I do, like nothing is really working. And now I must say, life is completely different. Even though I'm not where I want to be, I had few main goals. One of them was to become a full-time content creator. And even though I'm not there yet, I was able to support myself for these couple of months between like savings, having a part-time job, and making money off of Instagram. I had few brand deals. I got some PR packages and I got invited to so many cool events. I went to the opening night at the Opera. I was invited by Tim Hortons to their event. I was invited by Subway. I went to see Michael Jackson's drawing at the gallery. I went on a Christmas cruise in October. I got a PR package from Whole Foods. I went to Best Buy's event. Absolutely crazy. To be honest, when I started this challenge, I really wanted this to be my reality, but I didn't honestly think that this is gonna happen this way. My goal for this year was hitting 6,000 followers on Instagram. Currently, we're at like 82,000. Absolutely wild. I wanted to grow my TikTok more and my YouTube, but because Instagram took the priority, I didn't really have time, but this is going to be priority for next year. A little sneak peek into that. I'm really happy where I am now, but it's really difficult job. It sounds ridiculous, but everyone always says, oh, being an influencer is so easy. It's not. It's a lot of work, but also it's a lot of like mental stamina. I don't know how to call it. It's just difficult to, you comparing yourself to everyone all the time. When you post, you have all those analytics to just basically judge you. It's like having a performance review at work, but every day. And honestly, I thought I'm pretty thick-skinned. And mean comments don't usually get to me, but sometimes something, especially if I strongly don't agree with it or it's just like hitting on my insecurities. And then I compare myself with other creators and how many opportunities they're getting. And then I'm like, oh, why not me? Why am I not getting this? Like I see creators here in Toronto getting so many brand deals and getting invited pretty much every day to something. And of course, I got some invites and I got some brand deals, but I see creators with way less followers and lower engagement getting so much. And I know this sounds very catty and that might make you think worse about me, but this is the reality of this job. You compare yourself to others if you want it or not. It's just happening. Okay, it's like almost 1 p.m. I think, and I still haven't left home. I want to explore Vancouver in the rain because I only been here last year and it was summer. It was like 35 degrees. And I feel like cities like this, they suit rain so much better. Like when I was in Seattle last year, I didn't like it as much as I did the 2 times that I went before and it was raining. It's ha season. Ha. Lol. But okay, let's go and let's talk later about the other aspects of my life and I will give you all the updates. I'm going to Granville Island because it has the best views and I'm going to grab some food. But yeah, the next on my list is to start my own business. And sort of I am a business owner because I'm solo trader. Is that how you call it? But I'm building my community called Beyond Timelines. It's for women who feel like they're behind in life and according to society standards. And they want to change their life at any age. Just like me, Exhibit A. Because honestly, society's timelines are bullshit and we shouldn't listen to it. Some people, they've been accountant for 20 years and they feel like now it's too late to change their careers. It's too late to start over. It's too late to move to another country. I don't think it's ever too late. We should demolish the standards. Honestly, I have no idea if you can hear me or not. It's so freaking windy. beautiful here. I just had a salmon chowder for lunch, late lunch, and I'm gonna jump on one of these small little buses, water buses, water taxis, to go to another side. I think this is my favorite view on Vancouver, hands down. So yeah, my business. I need to launch it in like 3 weeks because, long story short, I had a part-time job for like a month and a half. I was a receptionist, office coordinator, basically glorified receptionist for a month and a half, and it was good pay actually. It was like $25 an hour, 2 days a week. So I was living off of that, and then the rest that I got through social media supplemented my income. But sadly, I lost this job because they had to shut down the office. So they no longer need a receptionist. Everyone is remote now for like a couple of months. Very unfortunate, but yeah. And the problem is I don't really get a lot of brand partnerships, like very valuable ones. I get a couple of emails a day, but it's never something that I would consider. It's a lot of crappy AI things and things I wouldn't ever promote. It's more difficult than I thought it was going to be. So basically, I have 3 weeks to figure out if I'm going to stay in Canada or I'm going to go home. I really hope I'm going to stay because I have enough money for like end of the year, maybe until end of January. But honestly, if I have to go home, I don't want to go home with nothing because, you know, I'll have to start my life somewhere else. So I made a decision to do it until end of November because I have to give my roommates 1 month notice. So end of November it is. So yeah, basically I'm trying to get it off the ground. It's going to be amazing, I think. Honestly, this is something that I wish it existed when I try to change my life. It's all about like accountability and just a community. Because I feel like at our age, my age, I'm 35, I'm about to turn 36 in March. A lot of people are on very different timelines than I am. There's a lot of people that are married, they have kids. This is not what I want, but there's a lot of people who have great careers. They have a lot of money. They have beautiful houses. They can afford to live alone. And, you know, here I am. I'm 35, just bopping around. I don't have a full-time job now. I don't have a lot of income, you know, but so many people like that. And then you look at social media and you think the norm is to have everything now, right? To have so much money and to be a homeowner, but this age. And if you're not, like, you're behind, you're a loser, which is not true because 82,000 people follow me and I get so many messages of people saying that I really help them feel like they're not alone. So basically, I'm creating this community so we can all chat and we can all feel less alone. There's going to be a group chat. There's going to be accountability. We're going to try to change our life because it's not too late. I changed my life completely this year. I'm on a different continent. Like, I quit my job. I'm chasing my dreams. And for the first time ever, I actually know what my dreams are, which is freaking huge. So this group is going to be for us to feel less alone, but also to motivate each other and to be more accountable when it comes to change and how to do it. I'm going to have experts who are going to come once a month to have webinars about various topics. I think the first one is going to be how to set goals, and it's going to be in December. We're going to have a vision board party on Zoom. I can just feel it. So it's going to be a group chat, some resources they can download, probably some templates, some Notion templates that I'm working on, weekly Zoom catch-ups, monthly webinars, and I'm really hopeful that it's going to turn into real life events. I want to host my first one in Toronto, and then who knows. So yeah, I have 3 weeks to figure everything out. I think I'm going to host it on Circle. Like, I'm 99% sure. Now I'm trying to figure out how to like set up the business, how to do all the automation, newsletters, all of that. It's getting very serious, and I don't know if I can do it in 3 weeks, but you know what? If I'm going to wait longer, we just have to do it. We have to start messy and just go for it. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna hop on those little things now, and I'm gonna go to the other part of the city, and then we can talk a bit later. This is so beautiful. I'm so happy to be here. I'm going to Old Navy to find some jeans because I have 2 pair of pants. And then me and Natasha are going for happy hour. Of course, I'm taking you everywhere with me, but I think we're gonna continue this conversation update about my life throughout the time that I'm here. So yeah, let's go to Old Navy and then happy hour.
And then magically is the next day.
We went for a happy hour and then we got home and we were just sitting in the living room, chatting, talking about life. We did some tarot readings. And now we're getting ready and going to a cafe to work a little bit. And then my friend is going for a Christmas party at her office and I'm meeting another friend for dinner. How exciting. Another point of my transformation for this year was to do more after work and not just live for the weekend. And I feel like this one is where I changed a lot. I will never be like one of those people that are never home. But honestly, comparing my life to what it is now, to what it was when I was in London, is day and night. I always have weekend plans and I'm seeing friends multiple times a week. And if I'm not seeing friends, I'm going for walks, I'm going exploring and all of that. I still have days and evenings when I'm just in bed scrolling, but you know, sometimes everyone needs that. And honestly, switching environment helped a lot and having goals helped a lot because when I was aimless and didn't know where I want to go, what I want to do, then you know, I didn't have any drive. So that really helped. Anyways, I'm gonna go get ready now and we're gonna go to a cafe. See ya. Let's go. Okay, it's a little bit dark. We just got back from the coffee shop and Natasha's gonna get ready. She's going for office Christmas party. And I'm going to the city, gonna go to Gastown, and then I'm meeting my friend. So I'm super excited. I hope it's not gonna rain too much. Okay, let's go. The city suits rain much better than summer. Last time I was here in June, and it was like 35 degrees. It was lovely, but I feel like the architecture and everything is, I don't know, rain just suits it much better. It's like Edinburgh. It's super nice when it's warm and sunny in Edinburgh, but when it's gloomy and rainy, I feel like it's, you know, the best look with the architecture and everything. Tomorrow we're flying to Nanaimo on those little like helicopter things. Pray for me because I'm so scared. I'm scared of heights. I'm not scared of flying, but like, because those are so tiny, I don't know. And I get car sick, so I feel like this is gonna, it can go two ways really. I either die or I throw up. Let's hope none of it. Here for only, what, I arrived Wednesday evening, so Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I feel like I've done a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna walk around here a little bit more and then I'm gonna go back to Old Navy because I want to buy a pair of pants. And then I'm gonna have a little walk on waterfront, then I'm gonna meet my friend. So let's go. I'm in with Natasha in Nanaimo. Hello, say hello, Natasha.
Hello, Natasha.
Oh my god, 5 years old. Very spontaneously in Nanaimo. A friend gave us tickets for a helicopter ride. It's actually super cute in here. There's so many like cute vintage shops. I got such a nice print. This trip has been honestly better than I thought. Such a nice surprise. I really recommend taking a helicopter. What a see in my life. I'll show you around. And just like that, I'm back in Toronto. Magic. My time on this challenge is almost done and I've achieved so many of the goals I set up, even more than I thought, to be honest, because, you know, getting that many Instagram followers, I did not expect that. On the other hand, my weight loss, for example, it's not where I want to be. I wish I could get into more details here, but I feel like YouTube is punishing me for talking about it. So I'm not gonna go into details. But basically, I had to stop taking Manjaro, which I was on since October last year. And yeah, it was like $970 here in Canada. So no money. And because of stress and all of that, sadly, I am not keeping the weight. But I feel like this is gonna be a very good challenge for next year. I'm gonna stay optimistic about that because you know what? Me doing this series, literally posting on Instagram and TikTok every single day without a break, made me believe in myself more. And I think I can do hard things. Maybe not all the hard things at the same time. So maybe next year I'm gonna have more space to take care of my weight and take care of that part of my life. Hopefully. But yeah. I'm happy to be back on YouTube and I'm gonna see you next week with more update. Thank you for watching.